12, professors who made a difference. So, as I've talked about before, the professors are experienced engineers who, a lot of them had retired from the field and were now college professors just teaching. So they already knew what it was like being out there in the workforce, and they tried to prepare us the best way that they could. So a lot of them just kind of had the mindset of, yeah, well, engineering is tough. This engineering is tough. The major is tough. And if you can't do it, then maybe you need to find something else to do. Hey, this course is a course that we use to weed out people. So maybe if you can't pass this course, maybe you need to go find something else to do. So they will tell you that up front. Hey, this is a class to weed people out. Also, you had a lot of professors that just knew that I was coming from an education background, and I would just ask the question. And I remember this one professor telling me, because I asked him, I said, okay, so I'm coming from education. Do you think that I would be a good engineer? And he said, oh, absolutely. He said, one of the things that I can see in you is you are a very good communicator. He said, you're very attentive. You're a great listener. He said, you know, you would absolutely do well with presentations. You would do well with just communicating to different people. And so a lot of the things that he was saying, I was just looking at him like, well, those are just skills that I'm naturally good at. That's not something that I needed to learn how to do. And he said, yes, but that's what I'm trying to get across. He said, you would actually go to a job interview and you would actually do really well, and you would be very likable, and someone would want to hire you because you have a great personality. And he said, you don't realize it, but that's what a lot of the companies need, is people that are team players. They don't need someone who thinks that they know everything, but someone who's actively there to be a team player, someone who's going to come to work, someone who's just going to do their job. So he made a difference in my life, because that was the first time that I actually took my mind away from all of the course content, boot camp, rigor that I was going through, and actually put myself in the position of, hey, we need a good worker with, you know, good qualities. You still need the communication, you still need the organization. And later on, I found out what he was saying was actually very true. Yes, you do need to have the intellect. Yes, you do need to know what you're doing. You need to know what you're talking about, because a lot of people will be depending on you as an engineer. But it's also good to have the qualities of being a great communicator, of being very organized, just knowing how to show up and be there for your team, not being late. So those are some of the things that some professors did share with me, and it absolutely made a difference in what I saw engineering out, as opposed to what I was going through in school. It actually made me feel like, okay, I will do well in this field.